Today, I'm going to be ranking every world in Squad Busters to see which one is the best. Starting off, I'm going to start with, of course, the green world, as that's the first one. I don't actually have like a real tier list today, but this will do, I hope. But anyway, for the green world, I'd say it's a pretty decent world. Not too good, not too bad. Solid, probably bottom of the A tier. I like it because of all the big monsters it has that can help you farm loot. Like, it's got the bowler, it's got the goblin boxer, and it also has some of the pretty good bosses, like the golem and the baby dragon. So I like the number of monsters in it and how good they are. Next up is the desert world, and it's also gonna go in the A tier because I like all the different robots. They're pretty fun. With the boxer robot and then the boss robot, it makes a lot of different enemies to kill. And of course, then you have the kaiju, who is just amazing because he is just such a big monster that you can farm a lot of loot off of because he gives you a lot of loot and isn't even that hard to kill. Then we have the beach world, which I'm going to drop down to the B tier. It isn't my favorite world. It does have a lot of bosses. However, it does have that one boss with the bullet spray attack, which is just so annoying. Because you come up, and it stuns you 500 times. It drives me crazy. So this one is definitely not in the top. And also, if you don't go after the bosses, there's nothing to kill. Like, literally nothing. So it's kind of annoying. Well, not literally nothing, of course. There's the warriors, and then there's the odd, like, crystal bot or whatever they're called, but not much useful. Then we have the royal world, which I'm actually playing in right now, and I quite like this world specifically because of the guards. It introduced the guards, and they are a great triple big monster that are easier to kill than most big monsters and drop about the same amount of loot, but there's 3 of them. So they're so handy to come after in the early game and get a ton of loot and be able to farm up your squad size. So I would say solid A tier, maybe closer to the S tier. Then we have the ice world, which I'm going to put in the B tier. It did introduce the Super Ice Spirits game mode, which is kind of what's keeping it up there in the higher rankings. However, it is a relatively bad world for farming loot, as there really isn't anything to kill, like, at all. There's, like, the odd monster and then the odd boss, but there really isn't much else, so it's not very useful. Then we have the lava world, and this is S tier material for sure. It has guards, it has big monsters, it has small monsters, it has bosses, it's got so many monsters. It makes it so easy to farm up your squad size early in the game and be able to go on a rampage later on. Then finally, we have the new spooky world. Well, not so new anymore, but it is the newest world. Hopefully, we're going to get another one in a week or so. But the spooky world is going in the B tier probably as well, because it does have quite a few monsters. However, the monsters do deal way too much damage. So you come up to them, and if you have a small squad, you can get killed by these monsters. Now, it has gotten better as your squaddies have gotten more health recently with these recent health buffs, but I would still say it's in the B tier. It's not all that great. It's not it's not super bad, but it's not very good. I think that they're probably going to add a new world this update in probably around a week, and I think that will be a really awesome world that everybody will like. Well, I think that's it for this tier list. I ranked all 7 worlds. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I really, really like all the support my community has given me so far. I actually opened up a second Brawl Stars channel called Tiefling Brawl Stars. Go check it out. See ya!